MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 1 of the World Series between the Seattle Mariners and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on MLB Network. With me is Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac. And Dan, we'll start with you. This series has the feel of one that's about to get very interesting.
Well, here's a little comparison of these two teams. Looking at it earlier, to me, the story is all about the pitching. Both squads have some good arms, and the team that gets the best outings are probably going to come out on top.
It's the moment these players have been waiting for. Game 1 of the Fall Classic is on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Back now live as we count down to the start of Game 1. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2017 Los Angeles Dodgers.
Briefly now, we'll look at the two starters who get the ball here in Game 1. A moment now to give you a look at the Mariners starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, Matty, they got to love the production they're getting out of the leadoff spot right now. I was talking about him earlier with some people, and I kept telling them he's got some really good speed. If you watch him in this game, he's the type of guy, he's not going to shock you with his speed, but he can make an impact with his legs. We'll see if he gets that chance.
Clayton Kershaw gets the call on the mound here at home for Game 1 of the World Series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Dodgers. In the outfield, Yasiel Puig. When he first broke into the league, all over the place. Couldn't concentrate, run into walls, throwing the ball everywhere. Now he's really settled into his own and utilizes that arm when he needs to.
Leading off tonight for Seattle, shortstop, Gene Segura.
And we are underway from Dodger Stadium as the first pitch is taken here for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Hard hit toward the hole. That gets through, and he'll start the inning off with a base hit. So the base hit puts the first man aboard to start the inning for the Mariners.
Well, you got to get him early. You know, we always say that about these ace pitchers, and get them early before they settle in. And he sure enough did. A leadoff hit to start this game.
Kershaw will slide one over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Here comes the 0-1. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matt, it seems like Drummond is pretty reasonable back there. He's consistent. You don't see many guys rubbernecking calls on him.
High set by Kershaw. Now the pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Here's Kershaw with another 0-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Oh, and he breaks, and they've got him picked off. They slap the tag on him, and he is out at second base.
Well, that's not a good look. No one likes getting picked off, but it's especially bad when it's your team's first hit. It's kind of deflating.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. The windup and the 0-1. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
He is being aggressive in this inning. 0-2 on this hitter. The first two outs were recorded quick because he came right after the hitter. I don't think that changes right now either. He's going to continue to be aggressive to this hitter as well.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. None left for Seattle. And now the Dodgers get a crack at it. No score. Time now to check out how the hometown Dodgers line up in this one. What's this club need to focus on this evening, H?
Well, Matt, facing a sinker baller, you got to think about get the ball up. What happens with the guy that throws a sinker? When you get it up, it straightens out. But when he's got that ball that starts about thigh high and starts to bite down on you, that's going to end up in the dirt. You're probably not going to be able to do anything with it. You go to the plate with the mindset of get that ball up. You set your focus on bring that to the thigh high or up, and you got a chance to hit it when it straightens out. All right, here's how the M's line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And at second base, Robinson Cano, maybe one of the smoothest guys that's ever played the game. He plays so easy. It's almost like he's out there listening to jazz when he's catching a ground ball and flipping it to first.
Now batting, Chris Taylor. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the
Leading
first.
off for the Dodgers, center fielder, Chris Taylor.
A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike one. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 1-2 pitch from Felix. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit.
Well, this veteran pitcher lets you know right away what his game plan is. Fastball inside. He's trying to take away that inside part of the plate to open up the outside. Showing us early.
And this is lined into left field for their first hit of the ball game.
Well, they're having a good night so far. The pitcher threw a scoreless top of the first, and now he leads off with the single. This is the recipe you want.
Turner.
Digging in, Justin Turner. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Nobody out, runner on first. On it's Taylor made to short. 6, 4, 3, and they turn the double play.
Hey, it's hard to do anything with a pitch like that that's below the zone. And if you do anything with it, most of the time, this will be the result. A double play on a good pitch down in the zone.
So striding forward now, Cody Bellinger. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. For the second time, it looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond. But now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
Into the windup and the pitch. Line to the right side. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Well, the batter singles on a sinker that just did not sink. Now, if this pitcher continues to keep that sinker up, it's going to be a quick game for him. He's got to get his sinker down if he wants to be around later in the innings.
In now is Yasiel Puig. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Check by Hernandez. The pitch. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Hernandez readies the 1-1. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. And another foul ball. Again, a 1-2. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that's through for a hit.
Well, it looks like just a ground ball base hit in the box scores, but man, that ball is hit hard up the middle. He's going to do well for himself if he stays consistent and keeps that approach.
Into the box, Kike Hernandez. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. Looking to make it 3 straight 2-out hits here. He's got a runner in scoring position at second. Hit on the ground to short. Backhanded. On to first, and the Dodgers come up with nothing as that ends the inning. Off of one leg, in the hole, falling away. That is pure magic. An inning in the books, no score on MLB Network.
Leading off for Seattle, third baseman, Kyle Seager.
Here's the first pitch to him. Right over the middle, knee high. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Kershaw now on 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Swinging a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. Now Kershaw delivers a 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Hey, I know the idea is to try to get the guy to swing on a 2-2 pitch, right? But that one was so low, I don't know anybody that would have swung at that pitch.
Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Another full count pitch home. And he struck him out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Coming to the plate now, Robinson Cano, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
Favorable call in there for a strike. No score here as we play inning number 2. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw on to first will take care of him, and Kershaw is in control now. 2 away.
Batting sixth.
And with 2 away here in Game 1 of the World Series, let's give you a little refresher course at the roads these two teams took to get where they are tonight. At the plate, Mike Zunino. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. And he just misses with a curveball.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
To 2-2 now. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And a great job to stick with it as he's able to make the play for the 3rd out. Mariners are down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. Stepping into the box, Corey Seager. He'll be the first to greet Felix Hernandez to start the inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Martin is under it. 1 away.
Batting 7th, second baseman, Logan Forsythe.
At the plate, Logan Forsythe. First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. Martin comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for round number 2.
Batting 8th, catcher, Austin Barnes.
That'll bring in Austin Barnes. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the 2nd. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Looks at a sinker on the outside corner. Bottom of the 2nd here with no score. Line drive to center field. That gets down and the inning continues. So at the very least, that 2-out base hit will prevent the pitcher spot from leading off the next inning.
Pitcher, Clayton Kershaw.
And Hernandez will go to first, and he's back in standing. In now, Clayton Kershaw, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
The 0-1 pitch. Fouled back. Working for the punch out and the offering. And this will be fouled away. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. 1 left for LA. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Here's Leonis Martin. 7, 8, 9. Bottom of the order set to go here in the 3rd.
Center fielder number 12, Leonis.
First offering on its way. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Taylor is there, and that's the first out of the inning.
Batting eighth, first baseman Dan Vogelbach.
Striding into the box, Dan Vogelbach. Into the windup and the pitch.
Nope.
And a fastball just below the knees, ball one. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Takes a knee-high fastball, and then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Hernandez has it in his tracks, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting ninth, pitcher Felix Hernandez.
Here's the first pitch to him. A high fastball is in there.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
The windup and the 0-1. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
Well, he doubled up on that slider, so that tells me he's really feeling it at this point in the game. Good chance we'll see a heavy dose of that slider as this start continues.
Here's Kershaw's 0-2 offering. Now a swing, and a third straight fly ball here should get him out of the inning. 1-2-3. Hernandez is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3, and we are tied 0-0. Striding in once again, Chris Taylor. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Chris Taylor.
First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Looking up is Dyson. Gone to lead off the inning. So a solo shot here to left center field. His first homer here in the series, and the Dodgers strike first, 1-0.
Well, there she goes. The first home run of the World Series. I was kind of waiting to see when this might happen. You knew we had great offenses, but we're off to a grand start. First game, we got one homer at least.
Now batting.
Stepping in now, Justin Turner. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. A dive, and he knocks it down. And There is some stick-to-itiveness as they still manage to get the out at first. What a play. And it doesn't look like the manager fully agrees with that out call at first. It appears he may opt to challenge it and have the play reviewed.
Yeah, he may, Matt, but I think he'll see what his replay guys think first. Looking at it again, man, I can't tell for sure if he was out or not. Tough call.
And that's a thumbs up from the bench, so they will challenge the call on the field. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will now review the play from all available angles in order to make the final decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Dodgers have elected to challenge.
So here's
the
one last
play.
look at that replay from another angle. There has to be indisputable evidence in order to change the call. And boy, I'll tell you what, I just don't see it there. I'd be pretty surprised if this challenge works out for them in this case.
And the review process appears to be coming to an end, so here comes the decision. And he is indeed out at first as originally called. So they lose the challenge and the ability to use any further challenges for the rest of the game. Standing in now, Cody Bellinger, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now here it comes. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2.
Beautiful changeup. Got him out front with that swing right there. That's what a changeup will do. Just keep you off balance.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul. And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Here's another 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
I got to give advantage to hitter in this AB. Man, he's seen a lot of pitches. He's sitting 2-2. Anytime you've seen this many pitches, you now have him measured really well.
And Hernandez won't get him to chase this one. It's a full count now, 3-2.
Now this is what baseball's about. A pitcher and hitter going back and forth. Foul ball, strike, foul ball. I can't wait to see how this ends.
Hit out towards second. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
The right fielder, number 66, Yasiel Puig.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Yasiel Puig. A base hit in his first trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. Hernandez is ready. Here it comes on 1-0. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Here it comes on 1-1. Sent on the ground out to second. And that's through for another base hit. He'll make it 2 for 2 in this one. So some 2-out success, and the bottom of the third frame will continue.
Well, we always expect him. If he's got 2 hits in the hit column, something's going to be over the boards. But hey, he'll take the 2 singles. Not complaining.
Before the first pitch, a check at first. And a dive, but he's back in. Into the box now, Kike Hernandez, as he lifts it in the air to right field. Cruz has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. But the Dodgers are on the board first thanks to this solo home run. We're through 3 here in Southern California. It's now 1-0 LA. Gene Segura standing
Leading
in.
off for
He'll be the
Seattle,
one to start things here against Clayton Kershaw.
Segura.
Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Well, he's really peppering the zone right there, going up in the zone. I wonder if he stays there the whole time. Usually you'll see that with 2 strikes, not with no strikes.
0-1, here's the pitch. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And he fans on the barehanded attempt, so that ought to be scored as a bunt single.
Oh, he dropped that bunt in what I call the Bermuda Triangle, in between the third baseman, the pitcher, and the catcher. About 45 feet down the line, and nobody's going to have a play. Great execution.
Here's Gerard Dyson as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give a guy at first a chance to run.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Seager is under it, and he's got it for the first out.
Up next for Seattle, right fielder Nelson Cruz.
Ready for another chance? Nelson Cruz. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Kershaw will slide one over to first. Don't want to forget about him. High set by Kershaw. Now the pitch. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Now a move over to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
2 tough pitches. Looking at both of them, they're both the same pitch, it looks like, in the same location. He just wasn't ready for it. You got to be ready for anything now.
Here's Kershaw's 0-2 offering. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
Here's Kershaw with another 0-2. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. One and 2. Here it comes. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second. Don't know if that was a true hit and run there with 2 strikes or not, but he's into second base safely on the strikeout. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. From the stretch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. 2 out here and a runner at second. And here's There's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Too high. 1-2.
I like the high fastball 0-2. Now I know he's sitting 1-2, but you showed him a great fastball. Now he's got to honor that, and you can set him up with anything.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Hard ground ball to third, and just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Baseball is a team game. You hear it all the time. The first 2 guys, they couldn't get him in. He steps up there with 2 outs and drives him in. That's winning baseball. That's team baseball.
Here's Robbie Cano now as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Cano waiting on the 0-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up on the backhand. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4, all tied at 1-1. Here's Corey Seager. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The shortstop, Corey Seager.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Nope. And that one stayed too low, apparently. On the ground near home, but it's foul, strike 1. Hernandez readies the 1-1. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. The 2-1 on its way. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Calling for it, Cruz, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. Both guys topping out at 95 miles an hour. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Logan Forsythe. He flew out in his last at bat. First offering on its way. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Under it is Martin, and that's out number 2.
Now batting, catcher, Austin Barnes.
That'll bring in Austin Barnes. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's a bouncing ball now headed for the shortstop, Segura. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So a strong inning there for Felix Hernandez, and it remains a 1-1 tie. Digging in to try it again, Mike Zunino. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie.
Zunino.
Pitch on its way now to Zunino. To short. Seager is right there. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Up next for Seattle, center fielder Leonis Martin.
Here's Leonis Martin. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Tough slider down low for a strike.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
The windup and the 0-1. A swing and a miss. He's behind the big curveball.
Well, that'll get your head shaken at the plate. That's a pitch he hasn't used much in this game. Now he throws that for a strike, and you add that to the rest of his repertoire. Man, it's tough to cover them all.
And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
Well, he's really locked in at this point in the game on the bump. So far this inning, 4 pitches and 2 outs. Got the first guy on 1 pitch, then absolutely dominates this at bat with a 3-pitch strikeout.
Stepping up to the plate, Dan Vogelbach comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Leaves a slider right over the middle.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
When you find yourself in an 0-2 hole against one of the best hurlers in baseball, you're basically just hoping to make contact. He's so good at putting guys away, though.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. 1, 2, 3 go the Mariners. Halfway home, all even at 1 apiece. So stepping in, Clayton Kershaw. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Clayton Kershaw.
Now Hernandez will get back to work here as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man. No balls and a strike. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Hit down the line at first. Vogelbach gloves it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Center fielder number 3, Chris Taylor.
Digging in once again, Chris Taylor. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. And the changeup just missed the inside corner. 1 out, nobody on. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
And that misses as well. Ball 4, so it's a 4-pitch walk here.
Hey, when a guy homers off you early in the game, the last thing you want to do is challenge him and maybe have him do it again. He was a lot more careful with him there.
Ready for another shot now, Justin Turner. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Check by Hernandez. The pitch. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far. Fortunately for him, though, no error on the bobble, and the runners will hold at first and second now.
It was pretty obvious in live action that ball was hit hard, and after analyzing it with our show track technology, we see that our eyes did not deceive us. 114 miles an hour was the exit velo, an impressive swing of the bat. And double-barreled action now in the Mariner bullpen as both a left-hander and a right-hander start to throw. Cody Bellinger comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Here's the 0-1. Ooh, and Hernandez really overthrows this one. That'll be a wild pitch. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
1 run, 7 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. And there's ball 4 now, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force at the plate is in order.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
In now is Yasiel Puig. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
Hey, 2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
Here's the 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Bases are loaded here. 1 man out. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he will touch them all on the grand slam. His first homer so far in the series, and it's suddenly a 5-1 ball game.
To hit a home run in a World Series game is special. To hit a grand slam, you saved the best, I won't say for last, but for the most important time. A granny in the World Series. What a cool moment for him and everybody watching.
Now here comes the Mariners skipper out to the mound. And his arrival is going to mark the end of the evening now for Felix Hernandez. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Christian Bergman is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out.
Christian Bergman.
Into the box, Kike Hernandez. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. 4 runs here in this half inning. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And the Dodgers bats just keep going as this is extra bases as well. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that two-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
Stepping in now, Corey Seager, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here comes the 0-1. Lifted the other way out to left center. Dyson's there. And that's the second out of the inning.
Up next for the Dodgers, second baseman, Logan Forsythe.
Ready once again, Logan Forsythe. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Cruz sprinting after it. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. But the damage done for the Dodgers, and it came on the grand slam. We're through 5 innings here tonight. It's the Dodgers 5 and the Mariners 1. Danny Valencia will go ahead and lead things off here in the top of the 6th.
Number 26, Danny Valencia.
There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
Well, they've really struggled here. Now, I know this is the first game of the road trip, and maybe they're not comfortable in the surroundings yet, but this offense has got to get it going.
The 0-1 pitch. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2.
I got to say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. High pop up. And the pinch hitter is retired here, 1 away.
Up next for Seattle, shortstop, Gene Segura.
Ready once again, Gene Segura. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Strike 2 on the curveball. 0-2.
Oh, he hung him one right there. Curveball right down the middle. Those balls go a long way. He must have been looking for something else.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. We're in the 6th inning now of a 5-1 ball game. Grounded to third. Gloved by Turner. Throw gets him 2 down.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
Here's Gerard Dyson. As he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. Hernandez over to his left. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Mariners are down in order. They're down here 5-1. Dylan Overton enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 60, Dylan Overton.
Digging in once again, Austin Barnes. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Austin Barnes.
In there, strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Now the 0-1. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he misses 2-1. Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3.
Good check swing on that off-speed pitch. Clearly he's sitting fastball, ready to let it fly. He recognized it was an off-speed pitch and was able to hold up.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Hard on the ground towards short. And he's set down, 1 away.
The pitcher, number 22, Clayton Kershaw.
Digging in to try it again. Clayton Kershaw getting to hit for himself here, largely due to the big cushion he's got to work with. Into the windup and the pitch. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. And here's a ball hit in the air. Under it now is Segura, and he's got it. 2 away now.
Center fielder, number 3, Chris Taylor.
Chris Taylor will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. Takes a knee-high fastball.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike 1, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
The windup and the 0-1. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Line foul into the seats over the Dodger dugout. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Curveball that time, not even close. Set to deal on 2-2. This is line to left. Dyson will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. They're up 5-1. Back here at Dodger Stadium. 7th inning coming up now in game 1 as we take a look there at our game summary through the first 6 innings so far. Ready for another shot now. Nelson Cruz going to strike that victim twice in this one. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Big swing and a miss at the changeup. A ball and a strike.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner. Looking to send him packing again. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
No hitter is ever going to feel good about taking the hat trick with 3 strikeouts in a game, but I will say he's not the first guy to have a terrible game against my man on the mound. And you know what? He won't be the last. We all know he's one of the best in the business for a reason.
In now, Kyle Seager. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
Kershaw now on 1-1. High in the air out to center field. Taylor waits on it. Makes the play, and there are two gone now.
The batter, number 22, second baseman, Robinson Cano.
Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A high fastball is in there.
He's been getting ahead in the count all game long. I think the key has been working off his fastball.
Seventh inning here in a 5-1 ball game. Oh, and 2 now as Cano comes up empty on that one.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Mariners. They're down 5-1. Ready for another chance? Justin Turner. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Justin Turner.
First delivery to him on the way. Leaves a changeup high for a strike. The 0-1 on its way. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Ranging back is Dyson. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. A solo shot here to left. His first homer here in the series, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
I can tell you one thing, you might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
Into the box now, Cody Bellinger, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Here it comes, 1-0. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Cruz over to his right. 1 away.
The right fielder, number 66, Yasiel Puig.
In now is Yasiel Puig. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. Into the windup and the pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Cruz ranging back to the track, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And he is into third with his 4th hit of the ball game.
It's rare to hit a triple, but he's knocking on the door of history right now. In addition to that 3-bagger, which is the hardest one to get, he already has a home run and a single. So if he gets a double next time up, he's going to have a cycle.
Into the box, Kike Hernandez, as he'll get out ahead of a changeup and swing through it for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Hit back up the middle. There's Segura. Throw will be to first for the second out, but meanwhile another run is in to score.
And here with the infield back, they were giving him the run on a ground ball, so he just takes advantage of that and drives the run home. Good approach.
Stepping into the box, Corey Seager. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Into the windup and the pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Low and away as he misses again. 2-0.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
A little bouncer. Throw in time and the side is retired. Another good inning here for the Dodgers. Hey, not everybody leaves early. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Brandon Morrow comes on to start the inning, and he'll have a huge lead to work with.
Brandon Morrow.
Here now is Mike Zunino. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Catcher, number 3, Mike Zunino.
Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. Hits ball 1.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Way in front of that fastball. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Again, he sends it out of play.
That is too good a pitch to make right there with 2 strikes. But he fouled it off. Now you got to stay aggressive and go get him again.
Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out. With that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison for the 2 starting pitchers in the game, and the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ball game. Stepping in, Leonis Martin. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen. There's a look at the inning-by-inning recap. 7-1 our score as we play the 8th inning of this one. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Dan Vogelbach. First two men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Mariners are down in order. They're down 7-1. Striding in once again, Logan Forsythe. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Logan Forsythe.
First pitch on its way. A cold strike on the inside corner. Popped up. Vogelbach is there for it. Makes the play, one away.
Up next for the Dodgers, catcher Austin Barnes.
That'll bring in Austin Barnes. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. On the ground up the middle. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Now batting, the pitcher.
Charlie Culberson will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with the runner at first and one gone in the inning.
Culberson.
In there for strike one, 0-1. Runner at first here, one man out. And that misses, 1-1.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Has a look, now the pitch. And this one's in the dirt. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
I like how he's mixing up the fastball and the changeup right there. That's how we got the 2-2 count. I think he comes back with a changeup here.
Runners on first with one down. A shot down the first baseline. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, center fielder Chris Taylor.
Digging in, Chris Taylor. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. This one is launched. Look at this. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His second of the game as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Well, when it left its bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser shot that just kept going and going and going. Wow, that was impressive.
Stepping in now, Justin Turner, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Martin racing back. A leap, but he can't get it. It's off the wall. He hit the corner and tries for third. The tag, and he is out at third. And with that, the side is retired. But the Dodgers do strike for two, coming on this two-run home run. Last chance coming up for the Mariners. It's the Dodgers 9 and the Mariners 1. A nighttime shot of the sprawling city of Los Angeles. We're back on MLB Network. Kenley Jansen comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Kenley Jansen.
Mitch Haniger is going to pinch hit here to lead off the ninth, and with his club already well down, he'll just need to try and get on base here. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
Objective number one right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
In the air, down the left field line and deep. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double.
When you play in this park where the fences are shorter, this is going to happen more often than any other ballparks. When he hit that ball, it took a big bounce and hopped over the wall for an automatic double.
Gene Segura standing in. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball one. So far 2 for 3 in this one. The 1-0 delivery. Hit to third. Turner's got it. And a rather easy first out.
The left fielder, number 1. Jarrod Dyson.
Here's Jarrod Dyson. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch coming. Here it is. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Now a swing and a fly ball. Hernandez is there, and there are 2 men gone now.
Up next for Seattle, right fielder Nelson Cruz.
At the plate, Nelson Cruz. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And a swing and a miss on a good pitch, and the Mariners are down to their final strike now.
Boy, he is not seeing the ball at all. He's already got 3 strikeouts. If he strikes out here, that's when you start calling the eye doctor.
And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. There's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir.
Well, he got what he's looking for. He just got out in front of it right there.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Seattle, good night.
It seemed like everyone had a hand in this win, and that's usually the case when you win a game by 8 runs. Feels good to dominate a game like that.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. And fellas, when you're on the big stage here at the World Series, you want to make sure you bring the A game, and this man right here certainly did. He's our top player of the game.
And Matty, I think you're absolutely right. Some guys just seem to thrive under the bright lights of the World Series while other guys fade into the background. He was brilliant in this one, and this is some well-earned recognition.
Nine to 1 is the way this one ends. The Los Angeles Dodgers win the World Series opener and take a 1-0 lead. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Dodgers. 9 runs, 14 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Mariners, 1 run, 4 hits, no errors. They left 2 men on base. The winning pitcher is Clayton Kershaw. The loss goes to Felix Hernandez. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 16 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, a sellout 56,000. The Dodgers thank you for attending tonight's game. And as you leave Dodger Stadium, we remind you to please drive home safely.